Hey, welcome back to a second video on Smart Vault. So I'm going to show you the functionality of the PLSV token. So last time we were in here, we went to again, here's the page plusx.app. These are the host of products we have in the uptoken ecosystem. We're introducing you to Smart Vaults, which is a protocol built on the back of liquid loans. And it allows anybody with a bag of Pulse the option to mint USDL. You no longer need to have a large bag in order to mint. You know, on the US and liquid loans, you need to have a minimum $2,000 mint. Doesn't need to happen here. If you have 67,500 Pulse and you put 67,500 Pulse in here, you can mint yourself $1 minus fees. The fees do go to help the UpX ecosystem, with 30 to 70% of the fees going to buy and burn the UpX token. Well, what we did last time on the video is we went in here, we deposited 1.35 million Pulse, we minted 10 USDL, and then we took those, and after we minted them, we transferred that loan to a lower value. So if you haven't seen that first video, make sure you go back. So here's the loan. This is the 1.35 million Pulse minus a few of the Pulse, because I've been playing around and there were some fees that happened in there. But we still have $16.6 sitting over here. Here's my MetaMask. Let's pull it up. And you'll come over here and you'll see in the tokens category, we have why does it say 14.7? Oh, that's because I spent some of the USDL. Sorry. Yeah. So my loan is still 16.6 though. If I want to pay back the loan and get this 1.35 million Pulse back, I need to come in with $16 and I can repay it. But that's not what we're going to work on today. Today I want to play with this token over here, Pulse Vault token. So out of the $16.6 that I've borrowed over here, I'm going to tokenize 10 of those. Now, what do you mean? What does that mean when I say I tokenize 10 of it? What that's going to do is it's going to take that loan and it's going to turn it into a new token. So I'm going to mint the PLSV token, and $10 of that loan will now be tokenized. So we've tokenized the loan. Now what that's going to allow me to do is it's going to make it portable. I can move that loan now. So let's say that this new address here, this address that I'm working with in MetaMask, right here, let's say that this address here gets compromised, and I think somebody has access to my seed words. They're going to come in here and start messing around. Well, what I want to do is I want to take this loan. Right now, you'll see this Pulse Vault token. I don't have any, but pretty soon I'm going to have 10 of those, and I can move them. I can send that loan to a different wallet, and hopefully it's a secure wallet and those seeds aren't compromised, so we can move the loan. Now, that is not something we can do within Liquid Loans. If you have a loan on their protocol, then and your wallet gets compromised, you need to go in quickly, pay off the loan, grab your Pulse back, and then move the Pulse. Well, this allows us to move the loan itself. You don't have to go in and pay it off, because what happens if you don't have the $16 to pay off the loan, but you want to be able to move this? We can move the loan now. That's the first protocol that I want to discuss. We can also take these vault tokens and pair them up in liquidity pools. But what we're going to do right now is you're going to see that right now it says 0 of these. And as soon as that transaction confirms, we're going to end up with 10 of those. So let me come over here. I may need to speed this up real quick. Let's see what the activity says. We're pending. Let's just speed it up and pay basically 28 Pulse, which is 0 cents. And let's try and speed this activity up. And hopefully our PLSV2 token. Now notice it says PLSV2, not PLSV1, and that's because there are 3 vaults here. There's Smart Vault 1, which has this collateral ratio, Smart Vault 2, which is the one we are in, and that's where our loan sits. And then there's Smart Vault 3, so there is a PLSV3 token, which would get you access to any of the loans in this vault here. So as we're waiting for this thing to approve, hopefully it approves soon, we can then take that Pulse Vault token, and let me go in here and let me get a different address real quick. I'm going to copy a different address. Yeah, now I wouldn't use a vault in the same address, but I mean, I wouldn't use an address that has the same seed words, and this one here has the same seed words. But for purposes of demonstration, I'm just showing you that you can move a loan from one vault to another vault. This thing is still pending. Come on, Pulsechain, hurry up, brother. Must be a lot of activity out there today for some reason. That's good news. We want there to be some activity and maybe a little slower transactions, but there we go. Let me hit refresh over here so that you'll see this 16 is going to turn into just 6.6, and then the 10 will end up down here in a new slot in the PLSV token. That's what we're after here is a quick demo on how this works. Connect my wallet. And you can see that now there's not 16 up here. Now it's just 6.6. And the pulse that goes with these 10, the pulse that go with them are also in that token. So there's $10 a USDL in here, as well as, almost 1 million pulse are in here. So what I can do, and I want to come back to this. By the way, when you want to add PLSV, I've already done this, but you can add PLSV2 to the wallet, and you guys have all approved, and there it is. You can add it, and now all of a sudden, when I go back to my MetaMask, you will see that that I now have 9.7 in here, 9.97. It would have been 10, but there's a small fee associated with the usage of this protocol. Oh, I wanted to move them. That's what we were doing this. So I minted them, and now we want to move them. So I'm going to come down here to the Pulse Vault token. We're going to send them. We're going to type in. We're going to send them into this account here. We're just going to move them. Let's move all of them. Let's go. Hit continue. And you will, with the approval, see that we have moved this loan. So these 9.97 will no longer be on this address in this wallet. They will move and they will become part of this address. And so I will need to add this token. Isn't connected. Connect the account. Okay, so now we're going to connect here. And I think we're connected. I'm going to add PLSV2 to this wallet, to wallet number 2. Right now there's nothing in there, but there will be in a minute because those 9.97, once the transaction goes through, there it is. It's completed. And so if I refresh again, you will see that the tokens are over here. Connect my wallet. Okay. Go back to this vault right here, and you will notice that I have the 9.97. So that loan is over here. Now, what is this? I can actually burn these and put them back up here. Because right now I can just move these things, pair them up in liquidity. I can play games with it. But if I take the Pulse Vault token, I can burn them. I can hit max. I can untokenize them. I can burn them. I want to show you what that looks like. We're going to get rid of those Pulse Vault tokens. Oh, doggone it. I need to transfer some Pulse over to this wallet. This wallet doesn't have any Pulse in it. So let me go back over here. Sugar cubes. So let's reject this real quick. Let's go do some maintenance work. Let me come over here. Take some of this Pulse here. Let's send it. Let's type in. We're going to send it here. How much? Let's send, I don't know, 100,000 or something. Send $3 worth of Pulse over to this second wallet. Confirm. Because I'm going to need gas money if I'm going to go burn those tokens over in vault number 2. Speed this thing up right away. I don't want to wait on it. Okay, so now what I'm trying to attempt to do here, hopefully I didn't lose anybody. My vault number 2 over here, it didn't have any Pulse in it. So I can't do any transactions. No, I don't have the money for the gas fee. But pretty soon I will have. And I do want to add that to wallet number 2. Add token. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Come on, transaction approved, darn it. I want to see some Pulse in this wallet. You can see Pulse here. Tokens. Okay, there they are. There's my tokens. Notice I have the 9.97 over here now, but I don't have any Pulse to do a gas fee. So hopefully that shows up real soon. We will detokenize that. And what's going to happen is you will then see the 10 USDL will populate up here. The Pulse will populate. And then you will see the option of repaying the loan. And so the loan right now is tokenized. I want to untokenize it and put it back in here so that if I wanted to in this address, I could pay back that loan. So here we go. We got a confirmation. And refresh this beautiful thing. Vault. Yeah, let's connect the wallet. Here we go. Okay. Go to vault number 2. You can see it. Now we're going to take the Pulse Vault token, max. Going to burn it. Now I have some gas fee in here so I can finish the transaction. And I'm going to automatically go in and speed this thing up. Speed her up, baby. Pay the extra 47 Pulse and get her done. Transaction's complete. And now you notice the 10 USDL are over here. This is here. And if I want to get these this 805,000 Pulse back in my wallet, I just have to go back and repay the loan. So the loan was over on a different vault. Now the loan's on a different address. Now the loan is on this address. So you can take and mint PLSV tokens and move your loan. That's the portability of a loan is something that doesn't exist over on liquid loans. If you have a wallet that gets compromised over there, you have to pay off the loan in order to get access to the Pulse to move it to a new address. Over here, you can just move the entire loan. So this is a beautiful feature. You can also, and I'm going to make another video on how to pair these up with Pulse and show you how that could potentially get you a nice yield with almost no impermanent loss. All right, beautiful people, that's the portability of the Pulse Vault token so that you can move a loan.